I could hear you making noise outside, but I was like, what is going on here? And next thing I hear is, Josh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the window. What's up, everyone, and welcome to the Wide Awake podcast. Today, I have an amazing guest, the lovely Caroline Ndlovu. Welcome to the studio.
Are you ready?
And we're live.
And we're live. I've wanted to do this episode for quite a while. We have zero plan. I mean, I've got a little bit planned here, but we're kind of just going to wing it, see how things go. And I thought it would just be nice to have a little bit of a fun episode with my favorite lady, besides my mother. Besides my mother, you're my favorite lady in the entire world.
Thank you, Josh.
It's a pleasure. And I hope I'm your favorite boy.
Yes. You are my younger brother, you know.
Yeah, I'm your younger brother, even though most people online think we're dating.
They know today. You know it.
What?
Dating.
We're not dating. Okay, because everyone online thinks we're dating. You should see. We made a video recently where we were dressed up and you were in police outfits and I was in convict's outfits. And I posted it on TikTok.
Yes.
And everyone was like, this is sus.
And me carrying handcrafts.
And you carrying handcuffs. They're like, what are they about it? And we actually filmed it in here. So it looked like a full production, like a movie set. And people were like, what is about to happen here?
I know. Don't worry, guys. It's just like making video to make you laugh, to forget everything.
We're just having fun. Everyone, you know, I think everyone always looks very deep into things. They pick apart everything. They see a video where people are just having fun and they try to make it something that it's not, you know?
Yeah.
They try to put their own story to it. It's like there always has to be something bad behind there. Like, what are some of the things people say about us online, Caroline? We've got a lot of people that love us. But let's talk about the people that don't like us, because there's a lot of them.
I think when I notice is maybe 3% people that don't like us. And then 97% they love us. So those people don't love us. So I can say, guys, look the other side of the coin. You will see.
Exactly.
Because they never, maybe, they're always looking deep. Just sometimes don't get deep to someone, otherwise
there's not always something going on there that's bad, you know? It's not always, it has to be something wrong. It's just people having fun and making videos.
Yeah, we want to make country laugh. Forget something. Forget everything. Because even when we're making our video, it's not about people. Sometimes it's about us to enjoy ourselves, to forget it. Because sometimes when you come, you just see something. So when you're doing a video, it's just like taking your mind out and then to put yourself every time, every moment, you need to put yourself first. Be happy. Look at me nowadays. I'm looking beautiful, Josh, because I'm always laughing. I don't hate anyone, because I know if I take my heart is only one. If I cut the heart and then I hate someone, I'm destroying myself. So that's why I always Karen, what make you happy? To love people.
Exactly. And I think that shows in the videos of you, you know, I think that's why people love you so much, is because you are so pure. There's no bad bone in your body.
Yeah.
You're just lovely all the time. Sometimes you're annoying.
I can say maybe
but you're always lovely.
I can say maybe before I was having that hatred. But and then
hatred.
And then I said, Caroline, you stuck here for the rest of your life. Why don't you change? I was speaking to myself. I said, you know, sometimes you just stand by the mirror, in front of the mirror, and then and said, okay, Caroline, you're beautiful. Nothing can stop you. Just forget everything that makes you angry in your life. I can say now, yes, I don't have what I want, but I can say I live my life. I'm happy. I'm laughing. Especially when I'm laughing, I know. my heart is pumping bit by bit nicely.
You know, so basically what you're saying is ignore the haters.
Exactly.
Ignore the haters.
Because if I put myself into them, I'm destroying myself. Maybe one day they will change, and then they will see Karen is not a bad guy.
No, they don't think you're bad. They love you. They hate me.
They will see. Because if those people who hate you, the other side, maybe they hate me because they don't know how much you love me. It's not I'm talking because I'm in front of the camera now. The things you've done for me. Every time when I come here, sometimes I'm always coming cry. I remember the time of the accident.
We'll get into that accident later, definitely, yeah.
I was crying, but you were like coming when I come here, you're teasing me, like I start laughing, and then I said, okay. There's a connection between me and this guy. See? Now.
Yeah, I think we've had a good connection from very young.
Mm-hmm.
And before we get into our past,
yes,
I think let's. I want to actually say that it's so funny. The other day, there was a comment, and this guy was saying, "Wait until Julius Malema sees this video." Like he was saying, because he's gonna come after me for abusing you. That's what And it's so funny because when we did our driving video,
is the one who posted that video.
Julius Malema posted our driving video and was like, "This is how South Africa should be," Man, it was just so funny, eh? But anyway, enough about that. Also, I think let's talk about the podcast quickly before we get into everything.
Yeah, exactly.
So this podcast, this will be I think the 8th episode.
Okay.
And man, it's been amazing. First of all, I want to start off by saying to everyone that's subscribed to the channel and that's like sent me messages, I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
It's been absolutely incredible. The other thing I want to address is, I'm running this whole thing by myself. I'm the researcher. I find the guests. I do the filmmaking. I do the audio. Or I have someone helping me with the audio processing. But, I do everything. And some people have some like criticism. And I appreciate like nice criticism. But when criticism is unnecessary, it's like, bro, we're trying our best here, we're trying our best here. I'm trying my best. And like some people have brought up like little holes in guests' stories and stuff like that, and saying that I don't do enough research. It's impossible to research every bit of someone's story. I can tell you, I have 12 eggs in my fridge. How would you know? Unless you physically come to my house.
And open that fridge.
It's impossible to check everything,
Exactly.
So all I'm saying is thank you to everyone that is enjoying the podcast. I am loving making it. I have like tried to do so many different types of content creation over the years, and there's nothing that I love more than this podcast. So I'm just really happy that I found something that I'm super passionate about, and it seems like you guys are enjoying it as well. But anyway, enough about me, because I know if I talk about me for too long, everyone's going to tell me to shut up.
No. That you can see the way I'm quiet. Maybe I enjoying you when you're talking like that.
It's nice to have some drama, a little bit of drama. That's how most channels grow. So we're creating the drama here. Because I'm going to say something and people are going to go shh in the comment section. They're going to pump the algorithm,
And one thing, I love guys to read your comments. Keep doing that.
Keep commenting?
Exactly. I love to read the comments. I can maybe on YouTube just do maybe 300 comments. I can sit the whole day enjoying. Can do that, guys, for me.
She reads the comments literally non-stop.
Yeah, so just do that for me, please.
And like and subscribe.
Exactly.
Most important thing. But anyway, enough.
Okay.
Let's get into your story, Caroline.
My story.
So I don't think we need to go too far back. We don't need to go into your childhood, I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, what was your life like before you started working for my family?
I can say, because I started working, yeah.
How old are you?
I was 19, if I'm not mistaken. I was 19.
And what was your life like before that?
It was good because I was under my parent. So everything, I was like a child, when you're a child, you don't see anything wrong until you open your eyes and go there, and then you see the life is difficult because everything was, my family was putting food on the table. So I was not, it was like, everything was fine for me. I can say that because if your family is around to you, nothing is wrong. And they were giving me love.
And how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have only one brother. I have 5 sisters. We're a lot.
Jeez.
Team for...
I would hate to be the brother in that family.
Because, yes, you know what? My brother is so quiet. I love him so much. He's so quiet. Even now, when I talk to him, I always like doing something naughty. Even now, when I'm grown up, sometimes I just took my phone and then write a message. What's up, brother? And then said, what do you want? I said, I just miss you. At the end, we're just like fighting. Like not fighting, like
fighting and then making up and fighting and making up.
And then it's when I wish I can stay next to my brother, but I can't now. I'm a married woman, so I need to stay next to my husband now. Because sometimes I forget even to call. I always call my husband brother, and then say, "Oh, I know you only have one brother, so you want to add one brother to your family." I said, "No."
And I mean, one of the important things to talk about is your accident.
Yes.
I mean, I think you were married, right?
Yes. That time, no.
Was that already after you separated from your husband?
Yes.
I mean, what was it? Can you tell us about your accidents? What happened?
I was on holiday. I was sitting at the back of the bike with my kids and my auntie and my uncle, if I'm not mistaken. So I can say, Josh, you know what? I was like carrying my phone, talking to my cousin on WhatsApp. The time I put my phone down, I fell asleep. Just fell asleep. When I wake up, I was in the hospital. My kids are not next to me. When I ask what's going on, they're putting a neck collar. My arm, everything is like, what's going on? I was like, I'm lost. The nurses, what's going on? I'm dreaming or what? I don't feel any pain. But the pain I was feeling, I don't see my kids. It's like I was like I'm dreaming. After an hour, the pain was like starting. And then I asked him, where's my child? My uncle was next to me. When I asked him, where's Vanessa in Princess? He said, they were in another room. I said, what they doing there? He said, no, they're fine. I start crying. I call one nurse and then they bring Princess. Prince was lying on that bed. No talking. Just quiet. And the bandage on the head. When I say Princess, because I was lying on the bed, when I say Princess, she just kept quiet. When I think I called them 3 times, she didn't respond. When I asked my uncle what's going on, he said she's okay. I said Prince is not talking, and the nurse said they don't allow me to move on that bed.
You were in a neck brace, eh?
Yes.
Because you had broken your neck.
Yes.
And
by that time, they were not putting anything on my head. We were just putting that collar. When I asked, where is Vanessa? They don't want to tell me. Later, they said, they were busy. Vanessa was like, the at the back of. There was too much glass on Vanessa, so they were trying to bathe and to take those glasses.
Vanessa had been cut by the glass.
Yeah, some glasses that were still there, so they were trying to take it off.
And I mean, still to this day, she has these massive scars on her back. And Princess, she
He break her bones
in her head.
Yeah, from this side, I think it's the right hand. Yeah, this side.
And when you got out of hospital, you and your kids, you came back.
Yes.
And I mean, you were a single mother.
Yes.
How did you find the strength to carry on and keep working and taking care of your kids? And, I mean, how did you manage to carry on by yourself?
God love us, yeah. He put us here. Now, I need to take care of my kids. Even my hand, you can see my hand is broken. There's too much scars, but let me try to work for my kids. It was hard. It was not like easy. It was difficult. Imagine to sleep at night and see your kids that are sleeping there. I know they're in pain, but I'm still in pain too.
But you have to carry on for them.
Because if I cry, they will cry too. When I see my kids, they're crying in pain. I'll just like giving love. When they're sleeping, I start to cry. Those tears are not going to change anything. Let me wipe those tears and take care of my kids. I did that, Josh.
I know.
That's why now you see me laughing. Because if I still remember those things, I'm not going to be strong. But anyway, to talk about this one, make me strong. Make me I can say what can I say?
It helps you heal.
Exactly. I'm healing because of that. Even you guys, you are there for me. Your family heal me. Look at now my hand. I can pick up my cup and drink my tea. I can wash the clothes for my babies. I can work. I'm strong because of your love, guys, and my family.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I mean, talking about my family.
Yes.
What was it like when you started working here? What was the first week like?
The time I started working here, I was young. Remember? You are younger than me.
You're 35 now?
Yes.
And I'm 25.
Yes.
So there's a 10-year age gap.
Yeah.
So when you started working here, you were, I think, 19?
Yeah.
So I was 9 years old.
When I started working here, first day, I was downstairs. You coming from school. You said to your mom, she's so young. I was too short. You said, he's so young. And then you go outside and find the ball. You throw it to me. And then you see I'm playing. And then I forget I'm here to work. And your mommy didn't shout me. You buy more balls to play outside. And then I think your mom saw like, Caroline is young. I mustn't put pressure to her. And then and your brother come. He said, Caroline, let me teach you how to ride a bicycle.
Daniel tried to teach you how to ride a bicycle.
Yeah, I fall down. I still have that scratch here from that. So I can say that you guys, you welcome me nicely, yeah.
And I mean, we used to prank each other a lot.
Yes.
Do you remember any of the pranks I used to do to you?
For baby powder.
Ooh.
Baby powder. That one I will never forget. Remember you called me downstairs? Said, Karen. I said, yes. Come, when I come, you hide behind the door in
I had made a castle.
your mom's bedroom. When I come on asking, you hiding by the door, and then you drop the baby powder on my face. Give me water, George. I was like,
This is a video that, I mean, I made a short documentary about you a little while ago.
Yeah.
And I wanted to put it in there, and I've like not done anything with this video because I know if I post it, I'm gonna get so much backlash, and people are gonna say I'm abusing you, and they're gonna catch me, you know. But
But it was fun.
I'm gonna play it right now.
Yeah.
Look at my castle. My castle.
What castle?
My castle.
What's this?
It's a castle.
I'll get used to it.
Your eyes, Josh.
I had fun, and I'm not looking for anything serious.
Well, why don't you come back down here and we can discuss it?
But as long as we're doing
Give me water, Josh. It's not funny. But it was fun, that one.
Man, that
'Cause I
video
said
was.
When I say, give me water, you pay for this, Josh. You take me to the salon and wash my hair. You just laugh at the end. I was like laughing the way you did to me. And like,
And you had just got your hair done, so like you said, you made me pay for your salon.
I miss those days, Josh. Yeah.
And what other kind of stuff would I do to you? I mean, I remember waiting on the balcony,
Yeah.
and I don't know if I have this video anymore. I don't think I do, but and you were like walking downstairs doing the laundry,
Yeah, to go to that side of the cottage, yes.
and I remember having a bucket full of water and paint mixed, and I would just throw it over the side, and I just remember the one day it went all over you, and you were like. But I think that week, I don't know why, but I think I was doing so many pranks on you that you were just so angry, and you were just like, and you were not happy at all.
But I sometimes when I remember those things, I just laugh. Cause
They
sometimes
were funny, man.
they were funny.
They were
They
really
were
funny.
funny. I miss those days, Josh. A
We,
lot.
we still get up to nonsense. I mean,
But
talking.
our nonsense now is like, it's not like before. Before they were like funny. When I get angry, you just running and then you laugh at me and then you just end up laughing.
Yeah, but we have to grow up sometime, you know?
Yeah, sometimes, yes.
We can't always stay in the past, but we still get up to nonsense. I mean, in the past 2 years. Okay, wait. So there was the driving video. We did the driving video.
Yes.
And that went very viral.
Yeah.
I mean, that went all over the place. And we had no intention of it going viral.
Yeah.
That was just for fun.
Today's me putting the key. But you, my poo want to come. I'm
You
scared.
what?
My poo I'm scared, really. I'm telling you, I'm so scared. Everyone's gonna see me. Yeah, what the fuck I'm doing? Yeah. Calm down, Caroline can do this. Ooh. Oh, there's cars coming to me. Josh, I hope you're watching me.
Yeah, don't worry. I got my hand on the handbrake. Can you see in your mirrors?
Yeah.
Can you see what's behind you?
Yeah. Oh, and look at me crushing that man come in front of me. Okay, can I go now?
I'll go now.
Where? This side. Where?
Actually, go left, y'all. Go left.
Stop! What?
Okay, just for reference, we almost went straight through that guy's garage.
Come in. I'm scared now.
This girl that I know, she said to me, you should post this. But I posted like a little short snippet of it on Instagram on my story.
Yeah.
And she was like, you need to post this so I can share it. And I did. And it just went all over the place. And I mean, what was that like for you? It being like, what was it like going on TV and all the attention that you got?
On Thursday, I remember I was at my house. You called me in the morning and said, Caroline, what are you doing? I said, I'm preparing myself to come to you. It's okay. Just wait there. Someone's going to call you. I said, who's that? Radio from Johannesburg. You say Chakaranda.
I remember this.
So what? I was naked. I just to find a towel. Just imagine no one is seeing me. It's just like putting a towel to cover myself. And then the phone rang. I said, hello? Hi, Caroline. I just said to you, what's going on here now? You're on radio. I was like, oh, God. Oh, God, I'm still alive.
That was weird, eh?
What's going on?
I mean, I remember them calling me and they were like, do you want to do a radio interview? And I was like, yes. And then they were like, you need to get a hold of Caroline and tell her to get on the call as well.
Ooh.
And I mean, they just called us and suddenly we were talking on the radio.
I was like, you know what? I was talking on that phone. What I was thinking to drop the phone quick and phone everyone. Like, to let them. Guys, I was speaking on the radio. Everyone didn't believe me because they know I'm always like making funny thing. When I come here, 24 News. Josh. That, yeah.
And I mean, then we went on the Espresso show and you were so nervous.
Live. No, I get used on one camera. Remember? Before, I was... And then
you're used to one person with one camera, not a whole camera crew.
Not many, Josh. Like, I was like, my heart was pumping fast. I was like, I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. To talk, like, the way they're just coming in the way I did. Like, you know, sometimes you need to prepare yourself. The time we left here, I was like, okay, I'm going live on TV, Espresso show. Everyone is going to watch me there. But the time I was there, Josh, I was feeling like there is someone who's going to come and grab me and hide me. Like, you see, like, I was so nervous. I'm telling you, I was so nervous. But at the end, I was happy, Josh. I was so happy.
That picture says it all. And welcome to the show, Josh Rubin and Caroline Ndlovu. Good morning to you guys.
Good morning, man. Thanks for having us.
I think you're officially the most famous people I know on Facebook. I typed in Caroline in the search bar and it says Caroline First Driving Lesson. It's already there. Tell me, Caroline, is Josh a good teacher?
Yes, he's a good teacher.
Really? What kind of things does he teach?
Teach me how to punch people.
What? That's not what I meant.
And I mean, it was my first time on TV as well. And
me too.
I was nervous, but I had to hold it together for you.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we would have both just sat there like scared.
I was like, but
I mean, since then, we've done a lot of stuff as well. We've gone in race cars.
I did it! Watch the place. Watch the space, Josh.
Watch the space. I mean, we went to Retanga Junction on all the water slides and stuff. That was epic. That was really fun. Yeah, this way, forwards. Come, let's go down there. Let's go away from everyone.
There.
Have our peace and quiet.
Many things happened. Many things.
We went to the gym. which doesn't sound exciting,
I
but
forgot about that.
that was a lot of fun as well.
Yeah. Oh.
I think to end the podcast off,
Mm-hmm.
I asked people on Instagram
Yes.
to send us some questions.
Okay.
There's quite a few questions here. So if you want to be able to participate in these kind of things, and I sometimes ask the people that follow me on Instagram to send in questions for a podcast. If you want to be involved, go to my Instagram, Josh Wide Awake, and just keep up with everything that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I post that much on Instagram anymore, though. But but anyway, so these are some of the questions. Is Caroline always funny? No, she's not.
Sometimes, guys, especially when I'm tired, I just sit like.
I think you're funny most times. But sometimes you try too hard to be funny.
When you see me doing that, remember I'm tired. Sometimes when I'm tired, I just like forcing myself. Can I do this? But anyway, guys, I'm always smiling. That's my second name.
What?
Smiling.
Smiling.
Yes.
What is your biggest dreams?
My biggest dream is to see ourselves going overseas.
You want to go overseas?
Yeah, exactly. I want to go to Australia.
Why do you want to go to Australia? You always talk about this.
You know what, guys? I don't know Australia. I always watch on TV, but I want to go that place.
Why out of all the places in the world would you want to go to Australia? I don't understand. What is it that makes you want to go there?
I watch one movie and then I see it's beautiful.
It is a beautiful place. You know, I've been to Australia.
Oh, yes, I remember, yeah.
And there's just like the one thing that I loved so much about Australia was...
You see, you love to?
It's not my favorite place in the world,
Yeah.
but there's literally beautiful birds like flying all over the place. Like, you know, when you walk into a pet shop
Yes.
and you see like colorful birds, those are just birds in Australia. They're not pets. They're just like beautiful birds everywhere, like macaws, different kinds of parrots. It's insane. It's like
Imagine seeing me walking on those birds and running, flying next to me, Josh. Oh,
I'm like a bird.
I'm flying. Guys, make me fly to Australia.
Okay.
When you're supporting us, yes.
Jesus, Caroline, you're really pumping it. What was the scariest time of your life? I think that's already answered with your accident.
The accident, yes.
Trying to think what my scariest time of my life was. It's quite a hard one. I don't know.
Yeah, accident too.
I mean, I had a car accident, and that was a really bad accident. But I don't think that was the scariest moment of my life. It was very quick and like over with very quickly. You know, I didn't have any injuries from it or anything. Yeah, I don't know.
But it's scary. Like I almost die. You see?
I think for me, the scariest moments of my life was when I got arrested. And
Are you scared of the police?
no, I'm scared of going to prison. And I think the scariest moment for me was when I got arrested and I didn't know whether or not I was going to get sent to like a real jail, you know, because when you get arrested, you go to a holding cell. But
You don't know what is gonna.
you don't know what's going to happen
gonna
afterwards, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that was the most scary moment of my life. But luckily, it all turned out okay. What was the next question? Yeah. How did your addiction affect Caroline? So, how did my addiction affect you?
I was missing you. When I come here, you always like, Caroline, you the one who calling me, laughing. So I was always sad because there's no one talking to me. Yes, your mom, they're talking to me, but not like you. I was like missing you. Laugh. Talk. Every time when I come here, you're sleeping. I left you sleeping. The chance when I find you opening your eyes, not sleeping, I just talk. Hi, Josh. And then I see it's not like, not on Caroline's side. I tried.
I was always angry.
Mm.
And I think it affected everyone in the house more than we know, you know?
But what I'm happy about, it didn't raise a hand to anyone. Some people they just raise their hand to someone. You didn't shout. We were just keeping quiet to me. That when you're keeping quiet was eating nachos a lot. Let me talk today. I was missing you, Josh. Let me talk to you now. I was missing you, Josh, back then. I was missing your laugh, your talk, your running up and down. I was missing you a lot, Josh. You are Robin. But now, you're back to me.
I'm back.
Everything is...
I'm back, baby.
Yeah. Oh, yes, baby.
I mean, do you remember what I used to do to keep everyone out of my room?
Yeah.
So I play with press stick a lot. I squeeze it all day long. And I used to collect it, and I had a ball like this big. It was massive. Must have weighed like 5 kilograms. And I would put the press stick, because I didn't have a lock on my door. So I'd put the press stick on the wood floor by the door. So it was like a massive door stopper. You could not get into the room when this thing was blocking the door.
To push hard.
You could not get into the room. And the one day because I would only wake up at like 4 PM, you came into the room or you tried to come into the room to see if I was okay. And because I would have lots of cups and stuff and to collect all the cups and stuff.
Yeah.
And you couldn't get through the door. So I could hear you making noise outside, but I was like, what is going on here? And next thing I hear is, Josh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the window. So if you go around my room to the spare room, there's a big balcony there. And she was climbing through from the balcony, through the window, into my bathroom. And the window...
half of my body was in, half of my body was out.
And like the window is right over the bathtub.
Yeah.
So she was leaning right over the bathtub. And like I remember coming. Did I come up or no?
Yes, we did wake up because it was like, what Caroline?
I woke up and I was like, what is going on? And I kind of remember just walking to the bathroom and seeing you half in the window and half out, man. But yeah, I mean, those days were hectic. They were tough.
That history now.
Ancient history.
Yeah, in life you need to pass those road to find a straight road. There you go. There you are in a straight road now. Going and going until we get there.
And you know where there is?
Yeah.
The next question. We've arrived.
You're alive.
We've arrived. Not we are live. We've been live for a while. Okay, this is another deep question, yeah?
Yeah, we're still awake.
This is a roller coaster here. It's a roller coaster of emotions. How did you feel working in our home when you didn't have a home? Most people don't know where their housekeepers go once they leave work. You know? For all they know, they're living on the streets.
Exactly. They don't know about the way you're going to... Some they just like, you come to work, baby. You work and then you bye. They don't know where you're going. Maybe you're going under the bridge. I think people, they must know where their maid
goes after work.
Exactly.
And I mean, like the original question was, how did you feel working in our house and then going back and living in a shack?
It's painful. It's painful, but nothing I can do. I'm working here to build my house. Yes, it's painful, but nothing I can do. But when you know, sometimes when you sing a beautiful thing, you're working hard to get that thing. The other side is very painful. The other side is make me to work hard to get a beautiful house.
And I mean, I find it quite crazy as well. Because I try to put myself in, say, like your shoes.
Yes.
Where you live is so chaotic. You know, a township is a chaotic place.
In a small space.
Small, lots of people, very dangerous a lot of the time. And I could only imagine you coming from where you lived into this house. And it's security, there's everything, you know?
Yeah.
And it's incredibly sad to think about it, because what's the difference between us? You know? Yeah. We're both people. Why am I the one that gets to live in this kind of an environment and other people don't? You know, it's a hard thing to think about.
It's hard, Josh. But in life, that's why there is 5 fingers. Those 5 fingers, this one is small, they're not in the same.
They're all different.
They were different. So in life, you must know, maybe I'm belong here, one day I'll be in another step. It's very difficult to live in a shack, Josh. In a shack, there's no toilet inside. The toilet is outside. Imagine to wake up in the midnight and want to go outside and find people. They want you, where's the phone? And maybe they want to go with you inside the house. What? So when you find a house like this, you're like, I'm in heaven. But there's nothing you can do. What you can do is just work hard. One day you get your own house. Especially my princess, you know, friends, when it's come here, she loves shower. What you want, oh, mommy, when I'm going there, I'll use Joshua's bathroom, bath myself with warm water. You see, my kids, they want that life. But they know mommy's, it's hard to get it.
She's trying.
Yeah. That's why I said, read your books. Don't forget to read your books. These books, they'll make your house one day. You'll build your own house because of this book.
And I mean, currently your house has no running water. Mm-hmm. It's got no toilet.
Yes.
I mean, let's be brutally honest. You guys use a bucket to go to the toilet, right?
Exactly.
You guys bath in the buckets. And you don't have proper electricity.
Yes.
No plumbing. Your shack is horrible, you know?
Yeah.
But that's about to change.
Everything's gonna change, baby.
It's already changing. And this has been something that I've wanted to do for a long time, was help you build your own place. Because I know that's one of your dreams.
Exactly.
So that's exactly what we're doing. And this has been a project that's been like a year. How long? More than a year. It's like a year and a half, 2 years in the making.
Last year, 2020.
I mean, it's been such a big process, but I am so happy to announce that Caroline's place is almost finished. And I mean, we started off first by destroying your old house. Then we added borehole. So she's got, I think you're like the only person in Danu now
They're having a power.
that has access to their own running water. Your walls are up. Everything's basically coming together now. I mean, you're going to have a bathroom with water, toilet, shower. You're going to have 2 bedrooms for you and your daughter and your husband.
Sitting room and the kitchen.
It's going to be so beautiful. I'm so excited. And
You know what, Josh? Every morning when I wake up, I just go in there and look at inside. My dream come true because of my young brother.
because of them.
And because of my young brother and you two guys.
Your place is costing a lot, and it's going to be done properly, which I'm so excited about.
Can I try to first thing? Can I invite you for my first dinner on that house?
You're going to invite me for dinner?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
And you two guys.
no. Next thing you'll get like 100, like 200 people rocking up to your door for dinner. Oh, yeah. But anyway, I'm very excited to see your house become a reality. It's been a long time. Okay, let's do a few more here.
Oh, no, what, Josh?
Yeah.
You need to buy new chairs.
I know.
Because these chairs make my palm sore.
We're sitting on tables. We're literally sitting on tables.
I tried to
Do you know why I use these chairs? or not?
Yeah?
I use these chairs because they keep your back straight,
Yeah,
and if you have comfortable chairs,
and then you will
you
see
sit too far away from the microphone.
Oh,
So this
okay.
keeps you right on top of the microphone. This question is, how do you handle criticism from people on social media? I think we've already talked about that.
Yeah.
This is a funny question. It's not really it's not really a good question, but it's a funny one. It says, can I be a part of your family even though I'm from Australia?
Yes.
I think the question is, can we be a part of your family? Because Caroline wants to come and live with you.
Can me come to your family? Because we're in Australia already. I want to go to Australia.
You want to go live in Australia?
Yeah, maybe I can join them there.
I thought I'd include this question because I know you love Australia. So. Okay. And I think the last question is, who dresses better?
Me and you.
Yes.
Obviously.
I agree. Especially in that bucket hat today, Caroline. You're looking super fly. Super fly. Anyway, I think that brings us to the end of this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to say?
I'm still wide awake.
You're still wide awake?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I hope you guys are still... That brings us to the end of this episode. I hope you guys are still wide awake as always. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
That was great.
Oh, yeah.